Okay. Floor B1. Shit's about to get good.
How many people would I be voicing? Oh yeah, just Rachel so far.
Yeah.
Are you voicing this character or should I?
What do you mean?
Like the master of this floor.
Probably you.
Alright. Is it female or male?
It's another female with a voice that I can't quite reach.
Okay.
Given that they didn't change it from the show. So episode 4. Switch the scene, get the janky transition. I'm actually gonna, I don't think I've ever pulled this up on stream. I'm actually gonna pull up the actual thing that...
This guy's still talking to you.
Is he? I got streamer mode off, so... Cass froze in the truck. Damn. Yeah,
I'm tempted to actually start a conversation now.
Right. So yeah, this, you know what? Let me actually pop this up on the Discord stream. Or no, you've seen it before, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just pull this up on the YouTube stream. But yeah, it comes up as this, and then you gotta like choose which of the episodes you're on. So we're on episode 4, and
I can't see it.
yeah, it's I haven't pulled it up. Oh my god, Discord, what are you doing?
It's like the first time I've talked to you, just that sucks. Our severe thunderstorm feels. I like how this is the one thing I actually respond to.
Right.
What paragraph are you typing?
It sucks. Winter sucks.
I don't get it very bad.
We literally had over a foot of just ice over the roads and stuff because it was one day of just
No, you guys know
heavy.
that?
It was, oh yeah, 100%. It was just pure heavy wet snow. Like,
Yikes.
and when it's followed by a because like if it's relatively warm, the next day some of the snow will melt and go down, and then next day super cold, all of that wet freezes
Ooh.
into just a layer of
Sorry, what this
ice.
guy just posted.
It's so cold. So cold it was fluff powder. Thick and deep, no moisture. This is a kid.
We either get perfect snowman weather, or we get sleep.
Alright. Anyways, let's play the bloody game.
I'm gonna grab on my lemonade.
Let me know when you're ready. Alright, episode 4, the final episode. Let's get this shit going. On the job. Yes, I know the controls. Angels of the Dead. I don't understand why they never made an English, like, it exists. It's on, like, the Steam art cover and everything. I don't know why they didn't replace that title of the game with it. Alright, 'tis you.
Sorry, I typed something just got. Wait, Zach. Don't go that way. I did it.
Yeah, give me a quick second to... I'm gonna pop on Discord mobile real quick so I can keep up with Sky's conversation whilst...
He's over with.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he just said, you peeps have an awesome night. I am way past my bedtime.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been 5 hours for a 10-hour workday in brutal heat. Missing snow. Made a weird gif, and I said you as well.
Okay. Never
Which is
mind.
funny, because I now have 4 messages on here. 4 or 5. I can't remember.
Right, but you don't know the etiquette.
No.
Wonder how long you can use that card. Sorry, I didn't know the etiquette.
No, see, all I have to do is stay out of trouble is apologize a bunch.
Yeah. Permission to make a joke involving the genitalia.
Sure.
Or have a vagina.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too, so don't worry. Oh no, God. Very fitting. Think.
Hey Ray, what are you doing? Oh my God. It's so slow.
So dead.
This place totally looks like the inside of a house. What's going on?
Yeah, sorry, my lemonade is like freezing cold today. I'm shivering.
Ooh, hello.
Is that our parents?
Why am I sad?
Because Rachel doesn't want to move.
Hey, what's going on? You don't look so hot. You worn out? Weird. The light won't come on. A moon? Hey, isn't this still the basement?
You're right.
Oh, it's a fake one that's glowing. It's all sewn together. And the arms are stuffed. The mouths and bodies are stuck together. Is this some kind of doll?
Do you see the blood, Zach? Stop it, Zach. Anything could happen here, so don't go around just blindly touching stuff.
Hmm?
Zach? Stop it, Zach.
You've been acting all weird lately. What are you losing your shit over this kind of stuff now for? What? Sure, let's go with it. What the hell is it? It's a stiff. Fucking gross.
Zach, hey. Please, oh please. I beg of you, hurry up and kill me.
What? Where the hell did that come from?
Please hurry.
What are you blabbing about? Why the hell would I kill you here? We're not even outside yet. Plus, that's not the look I want to see on your face when I do it.
What? This book. Remember, it's a Bible. It's a Bible. God hates liars and the impure. Please, Zach. Hurry and kill me before you know too much. Please. As I am now. Kill me. Please. Please, if you were my God.
Hey, stop screwing around and get a hold of yourself.
Zach.
What the hell? Why'd she go and collapse on me all of a sudden? Maybe exhaustion? I can't blame her. I like how I just completely changed that one.
Maybe
She's
she's
been acting
exhaustion.
so weird and panicky. Damn it. She just now gets a despair-filled look on her face. It's no fun with her making that face at me now. My God. So she's talking about me. What's going on here? The whole thing sickens me. Where did those come from? What?
The great beyond.
What's this? Did this just fall out of Ray's bag?
No, she only has 3
Oh
fingers.
fuck, I can't read. Oh fuck, I can't read. Hey, there are photos of him, which means this is mine and the other's Ray's?
It's the documents.
These numbers do make sense though. But still. Damn, we're making weird faces. Making annoying faces. Is it the play cards? Or the pictures from the play cards? The mugshots?
No, it's the resumes from Eddie.
Oh! What's that sound? Come to think about it, I never did find out where that bastard Danny ran off to.
Or who the master of this floor is.
That sound.
Got a
It's
question.
coming from where I came in.
When we do get to this character, how should I voice her?
Not entirely sure.
I can also just do a real quick evaluation when we get there.
Yeah, it's a very, very weird one. I don't entirely know how to explain it.
Okay.
But at least fake
Is she
flowers.
all like Kathy?
Man, she sure went through a lot of Man the sure went to a lot of trouble.
I think it's supposed to be man they, sure.
Yeah, I think so as well, but that threw me off hard for a minute. The TV doesn't work. I had to read the Bible. She was looking at this book. What the fuck does it say? It's all gibberish to me.
Oh, yeah, you can't read.
Talk to the stiffs. The arms stuck together as one fucked up corpse. Alright, where we came in, eh? It's coming from the outside. What? Hey, so this toy was making that sound? Ooh, we got an animation for it.
You needed the scythe to kill it.
Damn it. Misleading me with the stupid shit when I'm all on the edge. It worked. I'm rid of him. Now, don't you know that breaking stuff isn't the answer for everything?
I think that's the next character.
No. Tisk, Zach. Don't hit the door so hard. Tired Ray will wake from her nap.
Oh, okay.
Danny, you bastard. Too bad. It won't budge even with your strength. It looks like the doors on this floor are quite sturdy indeed. Hey, what's all this about? Open the door, Danny. Yes, Zach. I could open it, but now's not the time. Isn't that right, Rachel? Oh, I do hope she opens her beeper soon. Hey, if you touch a hair on her head, you're dead. No need for that attitude, Zach. I won't harm her. But now I have a full deck, Rachel's safety, and how to find the way out of this building. Now, use that worthless brain of yours to comprehend what I'm about to say to you, you illiterate fool. I mean, to give you some clues and extend a helping hand. You stood complacently by her side, oblivious. I think I said that right? Worst of all, she refers to you as her god. And you weren't even opposed to the idea? Fucker rambler. Rambling and talk like a normal, like a normal. Yeah, fuck it. Talk like a normal so I can understand. Now, go and learn about her. This floor is the very essence of her. I'll let you decide then what's truly best for her. Depending on your choice, I'll let you out of here. Sans Rachel, that is? Okay, apparently episode 4 was poorly translated. What kind of half-assed explanation is that? Hey, wake up, Ray. I can't scream, so the screaming is disappointment. She slumbers, hiding her lovely jewels. Until you know her, she shall seashells by the seashore. She shall remain this way. Hey, cut the bullshit.
Oh yay, I don't have to do a character for this round.
Shit. You know, she must be hiding a hell of a secret then. Something about God and some other stuff. There's no use thinking about it. Maybe something will turn up if I tear the whole place apart. Anyway, I'll have to get there by going around from here.
Whoa, no.
Hmm? What was that just now? I gotta dodge him around a shish kebab. What'd you say? Ooh.
I thought the toy was gone, it's not.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, no, it's still there. What is this place? What's going on here?
Where are the arrows coming from?
This place has cheap instant death written all over it. Oh shit, what a pain in the ass.
At least the bullets had somewhere they were coming from.
I think they were the 3 squares up top.
Oh, okay. I did not see those.
I didn't right away either. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like a whiteboard. There's some shit written on it. Sure wish I could read. Guess I'll pick it up for the hell of it. You see why this section's one of my favorites? Or is my favorite?
Blood everywhere.
Like, Zach takes the front stage for once. We haven't really done anything with him since Eddie's floor.
Yeah.
Man, the floor here squeaks like crazy. Oh my god, you're having me save a ton.
This is mine, please.
A pit trap. That hurt. Okay, okay,
Don't stop there.
there's cracks on the floor. I didn't notice them right away, but like if I step to the right,
Yeah,
there's cracks on the floor there.
I trust you do.
That makes sense.
I can see it.
Yeah, you trusted me, that doesn't mean I don't, whatever. So I can go this way. A sturdy door. A sturdy door is locked. It also has no doorknob. Some sort of post used for hanging objects protrudes from the center of the door. What? How the hell do I open this thing? Whatever. My dub is better. Also has no door. Some sort of post used for hanging objects protrudes. Okay, it's the same description. Is there anything over here? No. Here? No. Here? No.
There's
Okay.
one watching, and I think it's you.
Probably.
Are you
Alright.
watching your own stream?
On the kind of, yes. I think you're kind of forced to as long as your studio's open. We're in a kitchen.
It's, maybe it's not you.
The studio's open, so it is.
Okay, well, I'm on now too, so you have 2 views.
Should pop up to 2 soon then. Not even
42
chilled.
for me.
Nothing good
Chill.
here. The
There's a
music
two
here's.
instead of two.
What?
I accidentally said 2 instead of 2.
The music here's kind of cool. It's subtle, but definitely has that Kathy vibe to it. There's
Yeah.
no running
I
water,
turned up the volume.
but like it's quieter, right? Ain't nothing. I got no reason to use fire for anything. Ain't nothing. Crap, I broke one.
Crap, I broke them all.
Is that pizza? Is that Domino's?
Oh, please tell me it is. That'd be hilarious.
What's a pizza doing here? Can I eat it?
Can't read, but you sure can talk about food.
Hot! Did I just die?
Temptation was
Oh.
too great. No, please it is.
Motherfucking hot, fucking hot, motherfucking. Motherfucking hot fuck on a fucking plate. What sort of sick, twisted trap is this shit? Huh?
It's not even under the carpet.
A door? Is there a basement or something?
Yes, there's a basement to a basement.
It won't fucking budge.
I mean, I guess there's so-called sub-basements.
I mean,
But you already got a 2nd floor.
we've already gone up a flight of, or we've already gone down a flight of stairs. Or no, we've gone up and then down a flight of stairs. There's already at least 2 floors to this floor, so why not a basement? I could push, pull, hit, or kick it all I want. It won't get me anywhere. It's locked? I gotta search for a key? What a pain in the ass. That's a lot of blood.
Remember, this floor is all about Rachel. And Rachel
Yeah.
witnessed a murder.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, that is, you know, why don't we follow the blood? Oh. I take that back. Shiny!
Wow, the key's in the toilet.
Hey, something's inside. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Literally. Gross.
I love this because for once I can take a break.
For being such a deranged psychopath, he's definitely more human than any of the other floor masters. You're kidding me. A key? What kind of dipshit would put a key somewhere like that? My hands. I'm gonna wash them. Night, a drop comes out from the tap. No water's coming out. What about the washer? Is this a washer? How'd she open it?
What about the basket that looks like there's water in it?
Nothing. Bathtub. Looks like the water's been shut off and the only water
I
is
don't like
what's
that.
here.
That could be
Huh?
electrocution.
It's dirty, but it's better than washing them in the shitter, I guess. Huh? Ow! Something bit me.
Man,
What the
it's
hell
like
was
a
that?
crab. Do you
What's-
just not want that
what's
one guy to do Angels of Death or something?
Kind of. I was worried that he would start talking about stuff that I really don't care to talk about on stream.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious.
He's not a bad guy anymore. He wasn't.
Keyword anymore.
Yeah, he went really weird when he was in grade 10. Grade 10 seems to be a weird year for a lot of people.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Fish? Oh, come on now. For a tiny fish, they sure got some razor sharp teeth. And an attitude.
And that.
Looks like these little fishies don't know their place in the food chain. Do I look like food? Now look at my hands, they're dripping with blood. Oh, I guess blood's an improvement over that other shit.
Literally.
Right? Looking at the mirror won't help. Ain't nothing to see but me.
What are you talking about? It helps with self-esteem.
Oh, like Zach cares about self-esteem. So
or
this won't budge.
self-insecurities.
Can I unlock the door with the key?
The key is supposed to be used for the bottom thing.
I was just curious. That door was closer. Oh. Well, what was the point of that? Just so you can force Zach to put his hand in a shitter?
To show how much of a,
Somewhat
Oh,
human
that's
he
weird.
is.
Now
Instant
it's down
sticks,
to
huh?
1, and I'm still watching.
That is weird. I don't know. Let's go downstairs.
So maybe you had 2 people.
Maybe. Here we go with another weird place. Now it's a basement. Everything's so damn complex. What the hell can I find here about her anyways?
Sounds like a
Man,
dog.
it reeks of animals.
Reno werewolf.
Something's in there.
Oh, it's back to 2.
You sense the presence of animals on the other side of the door.
Would you
Cool.
like me to narrate?
If you want.
I don't care either way. Run, Zach, run!
Oh shit. That's just a
Oh,
monster
they look like
mutts.
corgis.
What the hell's up with this place? Are you hungry? You're all dirty and covered in drool. Back off. I'll beat your asses if you bite me. Don't like taking a beating, eh? You're good as dead, you filthy mongrels. Do I have to actually... Ow.
Rapidly hit me.
That was cool. I got to like actually fight something. Was there more? Hey, get out of my way, you dumb mutts. Ready for another round, eh? Bring it.
You don't have to do anything this time.
What?
You don't have to do anything this time.
No. Lovely. Oh man. pooch is wasting my time. Plus, those bites hurt like a bitch. Who uses a dog, anyways? The guy on this floor definitely has a screw loose. This floor is the very essence of Ray, or so he said. What the hell is any of this supposed to tell me about Ray?
She liked dogs and you just killed her dogs or something?
There's something up ahead. There's things in the way.
Not anymore. Good job, Zach.
Right?
A fun, creepy box. And toys. Woo.
It's a mountain of tacky junk.
No, you.
It's you wanna narrate?
It's a broken doll.
Awesome.
Doll parts lie on the floor.
This flower smells really strong. Wait, is this flower even real?
Doll parts lie on the floor. Stuffed toys riddled with seams are lying on the floor. Strangely enough, a red liquid drips from the stuffed toy. There's a pile of seam-riddled stuffed toys. Doll parts lie on the floor.
This flower is so strong, it makes me sick. So this is locked too, huh?
I say look in the toy chests.
I can't get anywhere else. I try to talk to the toy chest and I can't get up to the other.
You talked to the doll.
I tried the toy chest, nothing popped up.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm all out of ideas. Even if I try to learn more about her, my head can't keep up. I'm too much of a stupid fucking moron. The box won't open and this room makes no sense.
Imagine if this all he needed to know about Ray was on that whiteboard.
Man, this place is more fucked up than my room. It wouldn't hurt to clean up every now and then.
This looks like an old nursery that's just turned.
Damn. I guess there's no choice but to look somewhere else. I gotta get back to that room and do something about that eyeball freak before Ray wakes up.
Fine. I'm not dead yet.
I stepped on something up there. Shit, another trap.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
For fuck's sakes, what kind of a house is this? The guy in charge of this floor needs his head examined.
You're gonna fall to another floor or something if you do that.
Crap. One wrong move and the wood will give way. If I fall, I'll probably be a goner. God damn it. Who is this? who is this? Oh, hello, Gray. Although I expected something like this would happen. Expected? You expect my knife in your belly? What the hell are you doing here?
Saving your ass.
Why did you save me?
Yes.
Come now. What fun would it be if your story were to end here? That girl who paid no mind to my warning and threatened me with a knife. Rachel Gardner is with Danny, I presume. You were on a quest to take her back, were you not? So what? What do you want from me? Zach, could it be that you have learned to feel emotions through all of this? What's so fucking funny? Quit smiling, wipe that smug look off your face. Ah, forgive me. I didn't intend to ridicule you. Then what the hell did you intend? I was merely intrigued as to what came over you. Huh? What do you mean, came over you? Why the hell is everybody here so goddamn cryptic? And you're the biggest question mark of them all. Now what the hell do you mean? Very well, Zack. It appears sophisticated matters are not your strong suit. Allow me to explain.
I too have an infatuation with Rachel Gardner.
Ever since childhood, I have observed those devout to God, and some beauteous, whilst others were blind and ugly. And at times, people would exploit God as an instrument to condemn non-believers, and then pretentiously flaunt God's imagery. I suppose it has weighed on my mind. What would God truly think if he saw those people? So I asked myself. What? Could you be civil and heed what I have said?
What did I miss?
Oh, did it cut out?
No. I stared off into space.
Oh, awesome. Gray. Always question, though. I guess you would do that if you're not reading too often, eh? This floor gives...
I wasn't reading this time about.
The floor gives you a break, I guess. You've probably done more reading than anyone else.
Maybe in our friend group, but that's not.
No, I mean from the game.
Yeah.
Gray observes those who believe God.
Yeah, I got that part. Who's after that?
So he asked himself why. He wants to learn why. What makes those people tick?
Zack's gone. So.
Yeah. Though earnest, you lack such consideration.
Do we know where Zack went? Oh, he's still back there.
Oh,
Cool.
give it a rest, will you? I told you to make it simple so I can get what you're talking about. Nothing you said makes any sense. Very well. In short, I wish to see things from the Lord's own eyes. I was playing the role of God in this place. This building serves as a garden of sorts, to put my ideas to the test. Those placed on floor B7 are mere subjects to be monitored, and angelic invention was required to test and exact justice on those brought here. Those who possessed no opposition to bloodshed were adept. Danny, Eddie, Kathy, and you, Zack. Although I suspect that you have qualities far removed from the others. You are exceedingly pure and nescient, an unadulterated murderer, which is precisely why I intended to bring you here as one of my angels. Nonetheless, you've broken the rule here, thus making you a sacrifice, as you attempted to leave this place. So you do want to kill me, huh?
Now you see that it kind of sucks having a conversation with yourself. I
am still speaking. Yeah, I know I'm struggling to switch between the two voices.
Do you want me to do one?
I'm good. I'm pulling it off decently.
Gray, you're not, but I'm just...
Gray is really easy because it's basically as low as I can comfortably make my voice. It's switching to Zack that's a little harder because I gotta bring it ever so slightly higher than my natural while still making it sound angry. I'm struggling to switch to Zack, not to Gray.
Okay.
Do not misunderstand me. It appears that you, who only desire to leave this place, are attempting to take Rachel Gardner with you. Therefore, I became curious as to why. Both of you have now become monitored subjects. It makes no fucking sense either way. He sounds raspy now. That is perfectly fine with me. I do not think you're I do not think I do not think you verbally capable. Okay, I do not think you verbally capable of conveying your
Verbally.
feelings, anyways. Verbally.
Verbally, like talking.
What was I saying?
Verbally?
Verbally?
I don't know. It just didn't sound right. I apologize.
It didn't sound right in my head as I was saying it, so I had to like continue going to make it make sense. He talks weird.
Yeah.
Besides, I am not done monitoring you yet. So shall we see what comes to pass? You say that you're watching everything? Seriously, Reverend? That was my original intent. Though, if that bothers you, I apologize. What bullshit? What the hell kind of apology? What the hell is an apology gonna do for me? Oh, come to think about it, solving the puzzle imposed by Danny might be somewhat beyond your abilities. Shall I lend you some assistance? Huh? Seriously? Well, idling time time away is also a dull act, you see. Should you find yourself at odds, then come hither for my counsel. In exchange for my help, however, I would like you to keep watch over your actions. I wish to see how you intend to leave this place and what you're persevering to become and who you really are. I'm going to go with persevering.
Damn, I was gonna take a shower tonight.
So was I. But I've been waiting to mow the damn grass.
Alright, I gotta set a few alarms.
Fine. Oh, before that, Zach, answer me
Riddle
this.
me this.
How did you feel when Rachel Gardner called you God? Damn it never ends with these people. It creeped me out. Is that so? Hey, do me a favor. Yes. Stop talking in riddles all the damn time. It's such a major pain in the ass for me. Every single one of you are just idiots to me. Is that so? It's funny because to them, he's the idiot. Hey, yes. Don't yes me. What should I... Fuck, I got them back mixed up. Don't yes me. What should I do? Because honestly, I don't have a clue anymore. Nothing but locked doors anywhere and no keys. The only thing I got was just this plate. Zach, is that just an ordinary plate? Uh-huh.
What's huh?
I know there's writing on it, but I can't read it.
Here's my question. Where
What?
was he holding that? Because all he has is his hoodie pocket.
Where has Rachel
like
been holding all of her? Oh, I guess she's got a purse.
Handbag.
Hey, who cares? It's a video game.
I guess so.
Chalk it up to video game logic. Names are written on it. Names? That nameplate. 'Tis meant to be hung on the door of its owner's room, Zach. Try hanging it somewhere that comes to mind, and guarantee that you'll get a response from it.
The one door that was on the other side.
So I should just hang it wherever, huh? Yes, that too may prove fruitful. Know this, the name of a man and a woman is inscribed on it. Conceivably, a couple in wedlock.
So go back to the normal one.
Hell if I know. So, what'd you say?
Go go back to the main room.
Yeah. Something was hanging out. Can I go in here? Man, it reeks. No way I'm going in there. Guess not.
You might have to after a while.
Maybe. Rachel didn't want to go down that one hallway on B6, but she still did in the end.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rachel just kind of had a split personality moment, and that was an us with this floor. With 30 doors locked and also with no doorknob. Some sort of post used for hanging objects purchased from the center of the door.
Is this where I hang the plate?
I mean, that's not what I thought it was gonna be, but I guess it's the bedroom.
Nothing, huh? I guess that means this room doesn't match this plate.
Oh, careful. Oh.
I wasn't paying attention, but apparently it doesn't fall anymore. I'm just gonna skip.
I was just saying careful when you walked over it.
Right? Hung this wrong room. Do I hang the plate on here? Paid it. What? If I push it with this, can I get it? Whose room is this?
Probably the couple.
It's just a plain room.
There's like baby things.
Big goddamn bed. What the? Are these leaves made of fabric? It's empty. And what the hell is this? A brush?
Yeah, Zach's never seen one of those in his life.
A photo book. It's really messy and probably be annoying to look through though. Smoky.
The tiny chest.
Can I use this to open that box in the basement?
Hey! Well, you know, the box right above it.
The toy chest?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
No, like above the drawers.
Tits on Christ! The ceiling's coming down. I gotta get out of here before I'm pancake. There's something so glorious about tits on Christ. That's in the show as well, and it's one of the funniest things to hear. You go to the comment sections of that video, and it's nothing but just tits on Christ. Give me a break. Stop fucking with me, house. Whoever's in charge of this floor needs a lobotomy. Ah, shit. It won't open. What is this place, Turret, anyways?
Murder house.
What?
Murder house.
Yeah. Never mind. I got a key. At any rate, I guess I gotta keep going, find more about her. Guess I'll head downstairs. Just because I can now. Should run over every single one of those cracks.
Of course you did. You gotta break your mom's back.
And then I'd be dead. Hello, Reverend.
What that noise? Please stop.
It's so satisfying. How are you progressing? Shut up. I almost got squished in some crazy goddamn room. I see. But I did find a key. Well, that is good news. Just shut up.
I hate you.
You smoking? It all did.
Fuck yeah.
So it plays music when opened?
Hang on, can we just appreciate the music?
Yeah, let me know when you're good.
God, I love music boxes. It should be fine. I love music boxes.
I like them, but I don't understand the fascination.
I just like the different sounds.
It's all just
I
a
have two.
pile
One of them
of
is Hagrid's theme, or Hagrid's.
Hedwig's
theme from Harry Potter.
That's the owl, right?
Yeah.
The fucking owl has his own theme.
So the theory with that is that it shows Harry's innocence.
Until Deathly Hallows, where
in the
spoiler alert,
scene, where it was more malicious Hedwig's theme, showing danger. And then he died, symbolizing that that's the end of his innocence. Charlotte's innocence.
Saddest death of that entire series was the owl.
Yeah, everyone got attached to him.
Like, I get it, one of the twins died, but I can never remember which one died. But that goddamn owl. It's all just a pile of goddamn junk.
It wasn't George.
And all of it reeks of kids' playthings.
I think Fred survived.
There's something inside.
Which one of the Weasley twins died?
Another
Fred.
plate
I
with
was right
the
the first
writings
time.
inside. It's smaller than the one before, plus the writing is not as long.
I love this because it's so long continuing, and it doesn't stop to have to crank it back up again, and it's almost flawless.
Feels like I've seen this writing before. Guess I'll get going. I think the theme for this floor is actually just a slowed down version of that music box.
Yeah.
Hey, do I use this plate? It's the same as the one before? Ah, so you found the other one. 'Tis to be handled in the same manner as the one before it. Is that so? What troubles you? Are you curious about the inscription? If you wish to know, then I shall read it for you. Never mind. I don't read it, or don't read it.
What?
Zach, Gray was going to read the plaque for Zach. Zach said, no, don't worry. Are you not curious? Even if I was, I don't feel like having someone tell me. I see. Handle that plate as the one before it. The rest is entirely up to you. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Go faster, 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 faster. First one. Oh, wait, the second one's gone entirely. Weird. I'm just gonna go through this quickly because we've read it before. I hope you don't mind. The name plate. This is bound to where it's supposed to be used. I still don't know whose name's on it though. Oh well. Just as long as it opens. Okay, it opened. Now open if I push this.
Yeah, that music box belongs to Rachel.
You know, I've seen this plate's writing somewhere before. That's right. The paper that fell out of Ray's bag. God. It might as well be gibberish. I can't read it. Hey, there's a photograph, so this must be Ray's. What are the numbers for? It says Ray's is 13 and mine's 20.
H?
Is it our H's? Okay, so the spaces between the photographs are between our photographs and the name are names.
Is he teaching himself to read real quick?
Kind of. He knows numbers. And he knows pictures, so he's just kind of guessing, right? It's like the first letter of Ray's names matches the first letter on the plate. And the next letter also matches up. And the next ones.
Well, it's kind of cute.
Tits on Christ, they all match.
Did you add that?
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention at that point.
Well, what do you know? I knew I'd seen them before.
Fuck yeah.
So that means this is Ray's room, huh? What the hell is her room doing here anyways? Oh well. Never mind that. I'm curious about what's in store for me next. Given what's been going on so far in this house, I bet nothing good's waiting for me in her room.
This kind of gives me Isabella's lullaby vibes.
Well, there's no point in overthinking stuff. Guess I'll go a bit farther down the rabbit hole. Can't say I'm not curious. Is this her room?
Question.
Hmm.
Why didn't you comment on my thing of Rachel being just a different personality type thing?
I didn't question? What? I didn't question.
I had said earlier that... What?
I didn't hear any question about Rachel's personality thing.
So I had made a comment earlier about this floor just being Rachel's the master, but with like a different personality type thing.
Oh.
And you didn't say anything about it?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, as far as I know, she doesn't have anything like multi-personality disorder unless that's
No,
something
but
I just
mean,
never picked up.
Kind of the evil twin trope.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Floor's bright red. Is that normal? Or is that batshit crazy? I have no clue. I love that face, that twisted face. It's a bed. The moon is reflecting in this window too. Obviously it's not real. Books, eh? Can she read all of these? You gotta be kidding me.
Put a rocking chair in every room.
They smell like flowers, but they're actually fakes. Sure, a lot of flowers everywhere. But why are all of them fakes? Does this thing turn on?
I honestly appreciate you reading this because otherwise I wouldn't be paying attention. Because I have my eyes closed listening to music.
Well, they're watching a screen now, so you might want to actually watch it.
Yeah, I opened my eyes.
Especially since the music's gone. Do you want to?
In state redacted, city redacted. The remains of Mr. and Mrs. Gardner were discovered at their private residence. Based on the blood-inflicted slashes and bullets remains, the incident is being treated as a homicide. Found more than a week after death, the remains are badly mutilated, having been sewn together unnaturally with thread. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gardner, Rachel Gardner, were safely taken to protective custody. However, reports indicate that due to her exhibiting signs of trauma, she's currently being questioned about the incident. We now report to sports.
Rachel, why don't we have a bit of an in-depth talk for our session today? It's alright, there's nothing to fear. Oh, I got it. How about I talk to myself for this time for a change? Ah, you looked at me. Oh, I knew it. Your peepers are so beautiful.
Was I talking or something?
No, she hasn't said a damn thing.
Cool.
Well, to tell you the truth, one of my eyes is made of glass. I was born without an eye, you see. When I was a child, my mother worried herself sick about it. She just worried and worried with such dark peepers. Dark and tranquil peepers. As her child, my silhouette in them was only fleeting. Even so, I still loved my mother. Her peepers were so precious. Rachel, did you hate your parents?
No. I just realized it was there. I apologize.
It literally
It's
just popped up.
quiet, and then I opened my eyes like, wait.
It literally
Okay, great.
just popped up as you said it, as if you knew it was there. So.
Okay, great.
Well,
That was a total accident.
then why did you cut and sew them up?
I wanted family.
I see. How did you come to feel this way?
How? Good question.
I like how it sounds like you're far back and distant. It fits the scene. Oh, come to think of it, didn't you find a puppy in the alleyway near your house? Who is saying that? I'm going to assume it was Danny. He was tiny and cute, yet so fragile. Oh, shit, it was you. My bad.
So bad. It was tiny and cute, yet so fragile. I wanted to keep that puppy so bad. But I would get in trouble if I took it home. Also, I apologize if I sound distant. My mic should be picking me up,
I mean,
but it could be a different mic.
it works for the scene, so.
First, I went home to tell them about the puppy.
Oh.
Alcoholic. Abusive.
Why do you always contradict me?
And
I think
of course,
this would be the
racially
parents,
abusive as
right?
well. So one of them's an alcoholic, possibly both. One of them or both are abusive. One more than the other. It's just a gamble if
not a
Rachel's
good
being
household.
affected with the abuse or not.
Yeah. Well, so this would be the parents fighting, so this one would be the mother.
Well, who would listen to an alcoholic for a start?
I was out working all day and I hate being here at this house.
That's quite a mouth you got there.
This is still you.
What the hell has use for some wino cop like you?
Oh,
His
tell
name
me
is
another
Fight.
one, you bitch. Alcohol's less poisonous than the shit coming out of your mouth.
You're hurting me. Stop. Stop it.
I'm unhappy having wound up with a psychotic wife like you. Why did I struggle with psychotic? No doubt because your very existence is a wretched one. Tell me, why are you so unhappy?
You're the one that's made me this way. It's your fault. All your fault. Go fun. Poor puppy. They're in the kitchen today. So this is normal. That's fun. Wonder if they'll listen to me.
Of course it was.
I gotta tell them about the baby. Oh god. Television won't turn on. It's broken. Look at all the holes in them.
Or were you walking around? Were you walking around
Is that
so
right?
late? Oh, whatever. I just go with it. No talking as usual, huh? Do you got half a brain in that head of yours? Oh, so you got something to say to me?
Hold it. Where do you think you're going with that money? Booze, whores, planning on making me miserable again?
Stop laughing. It gets on my your commentary and then stop laughing. If I show she's very hysterical about all of it. Like almost Kathy-like, but with a sense of fear. Right?
Is the mother?
What?
Never mind.
Like the one that I'm referring to? Or were you
Yeah.
gonna ask if the mother was Kathy?
No. I was
The
talking to the floor master, but
oh. Yeah.
as
No.
you started talking about, no, wide receiver. I asked that earlier. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of how the mother's tone. It was she was very
I'm just tired and not wanting to be loud.
yeah. No, I'm just trying to remember
1 a.m.
how the character went. Yeah. Stop laughing. It gets on my nerves.
Yeah, no, she'd be really pissed off right now. I know that.
I'm off to buy my own happiness meal. It's like very hysterical. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go and buy some booze, buy some whores, make my life even more miserable. Something along those lines, I think, if I recall correctly. It's like very hysterical.
Yeah.
She's completely broken.
Is that so? Then while you're out, can you buy my happiness too? Go buy some happiness for an unhappy wretch like me.
Not only are you unhappy, but you also burn through all the money. Some kind of mental case that can't even make ends meet.
Oh, it's always my fault, is it? You always blame me. You foul bastard. You spoiled even my own life.
You foul bastard. It's
I'm
just
not gonna scream that.
it's just kind of funny.
Your brain, body, and attitude are all soaked in booze. Oh shit. Shit just got real. Hey Dad,
Oh, everything about this family's miserable. I gotta have booze to cope.
don't run away from the hell that you created. It's you. You were the one screwing me up, screwing this family up. If they had a kid, yeah. It's not my fault. It's all yours. Oh, that's nice. Ow, you're hurting me, you good for nothing.
Shut the fuck up, you crazy bitch. Marrying you is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. What'd you say?
I was gonna say that.
Oh, it could have gone both ways, but I assume.
Back and forth.
Oh my god.
Nope, it was definitely the husband.
Yeah. I don't want to hit anyone, but you're asking for it.
So I'm guessing she would be dead by now.
A creepy bitch who can't understand what this crazy bitch is thinking. My life's hit rock bottom because you fucked it up.
Because both of them. Mom. One day, I will kill him. No, she's not dead.
No, just incredibly broken.
I gotta make them listen. Murdering's a nice start. Hey, if it's a hostage situation, they'll listen to it. I'll shoot him. If something happens to me, I'll fight back with this gun. I'll use this to kill that bastard. I'll show him. Now I've got a secret weapon hidden here. When the time comes, that bastard will blubber like a baby. He'll regret everything. He'll bow down and tell me I was right all along. It didn't have to be this way. This happened because of him. Ray, what is it? Mom, I gotta talk to you about something. I can't deal with you right now. The kitchen's a dreadful mess, and I gotta clean it up. I'm not in a state to be listening to whatever you have to say. Please listen. You'll get mad if I don't ask for permission first, right? Amazing! Even my own daughter won't do what she's told. Don't you know your being here has gotten me stuck in this hell? Your very existence is detestable. It's like I'm dealing with your worthless father. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's weird kind of being mean to myself.
Right?
Now go upstairs to your room. If I listen to you, then will you listen to me? Go now. Don't make me any more of a miserable and cruel mother than I already am. That ticking. Nobody's listening to what anybody has to say. Why is that? Mom was hiding something over there. Probably a gun. Her secret weapon to make herself. A handgun? Oh my god, I love it. So, something like this was here? A secret weapon? In the end, nobody listens to what I had to say. And then, a while later, I went to go visit that puppy. The puppy was already weakened, likely to fall over dead at any moment. When I reached out to pet that puppy, it bit me. After that, what happened until I got back is still hazy. When I came to, I was in my room, fixing that puppy. So that's what she did with Bert. But I was soon found out. Gosh, Mom and Dad were fighting really loud that day. What a good boy. Such a good boy. I could just eat you up. I want you to stay with me forever. It's okay. Don't be scared. Okay, which one of this?
Good question.
It's all your fault. There's something wrong with her because you're crazy. It's calling her crazy, it's you. No,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
your fault. That kid's abnormal. Like, she just calls him like a bastard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dad, she calls her crazy.
Yeah.
And insane all the time.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? really bad today. The kitchen. Guess I'll take a peek. Probably shouldn't.
I like how the layout is the same. Wait, I can't go this way to the kitchen. What? Okay, the layout's not entirely the same.
That's because there was no door in there, and if they were to be locked in the living room, then you wouldn't be able to get to the kitchen. I vividly remember what I saw there. I don't like that. Now I know why. So that's fun.
What are you doing here?
Well, fun, I only have to voice one character now.
That's what you get out of this?
Yeah.
So you saw that, huh? Didn't you? I never had a use for her all along. Everything here just makes me miserable. That's why you too must die.
Oh, you don't have to say it. The puppy. Gotta get to my room. Puppy's already dead and you're sewing him up. To think of it, Mom was hiding the gun. For this moment. Actually, to continue flipping it. I mean, she's already dead, go for it. Right now.
Whatever.
I'm afraid of him.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Hmm?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
There's no need to worry. I really have no choice.
You seem extra quiet, like even quieter now than you were earlier.
Sorry.
So you think your father's crazy, Ray? But Ray, you're just as crazy as me. Running to your room and talking to that thing? Something's not right with you. Why don't you open that box? Ah, just as I thought. You're insane. What the hell did you do to that dog? It's a patchwork corpse. That dog. You killed it, didn't you? Did stitching up its belly and sewing its mouth shut feel good?
No.
You can tell I really only have like two voices, and I'm just doing slight differences between them.
And there's me with Cassie.
God.
Cassie? Well, it just became mine. It became my perfect puppy. Hey, Dad. Become my...
Amazing. Keep in mind, she's a mentally broken 13-year-old girl.
I know.
Just say father.
Word.
Just replace it with father.
Okay, that word's just been way too sexualized. Become my perfect father. She looked like Eddie, or not Eddie. Danny. Cause his eye did that red and green thing.
She doesn't have two people, so.
Yeah, but hers had red glint on the side. It's alright. I'll fix you.
And notice now that they're both dead, the filter's gone.
Afterwards, I sewed Mom and Dad to each other. I don't think they'd want that. I did so they'd get along with it. Then, I replaced Dad's bad arm with a stuffed toy. I sewed Mom's mouth so she had made a big hole. And Zach threw them all to the floor. That was my perfect dad and mom. All three of us played all day, every day, with our puppy. Oh, it was so much fun. So when the police took them all away from me, it was so sad.
I see what you mean. I understand your sadness, Rachel. Can I ask you one more thing? After that, a little animal died at the orphanage that took you in. Do you know why? Did you do that too?
Yeah.
Hey, so why did you feel the need to stitch it up too? I heard you absolutely adored that pup.
That's why the dogs tried to bite Zach. I did adore him. That's right. I really loved him. But it wasn't meant to be.
Wasn't meant to be?
Yeah. There was something I wanted. I wanted something for my family. Something to my own. For some reason, things never play out like they should.
Never play out as they should, huh? So, Rachel, you want something to call your own? You want more things to call your own, do you?
And she's sacrificed. Is he proposing?
Rachel, my mother took her own life. My eye is what killed her. Your peepers bear striking resemblance to the ones I last saw of my mother's. Dark, tranquil, and most of all, beautiful. I'm in love with your peepers. I hope the dark glow in them sparkles for eternity. A steadfast glow that will grant all your wishes in the world. Right, Rachel? He's just obsessed with her eyeballs, and it's weird.
It's like a reality TV show. Change the channel.
I think Zach just smashed it. That was fucking sickening. What the hell are you showing me this for? Is this supposed to tell me something about Ray? The handgun, needle, thread, and the corpse doll in that one room. Rachel Gardner. Ray. So this is her floor, huh? Which means the killer here is... Guess I'll get going. If that eyeball freak still doesn't let me into that room, he's got another thing coming.
Well, at least he's still persistent.
There you go.
I mean, he doesn't seem to care. He's murdered plenty of people too.
It's opened. And that's one of the reasons why I'm actually going to stop it here.
Oh?
Yeah. Because I think I know what comes up, and it goes into another really long deep thing where they're like, this is a good place to save and end, finish it up next time. But yeah, the floor master is Rachel.
I was right.
You have no idea how hard it was for me to try and find answers that didn't give it away but weren't a lie. Because you're like, because when you were mentioning, like, how do I voice her? I'm like, oh no. Like, who should voice her? I'm like, well, you should probably voice the person. It's a female after all. Okay, and then you're like, how do you voice her? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird. That was the only lie that I really told, was the voice was kind of weird.
You said you don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
That wasn't a lie. You didn't know how to explain it without giving it away.
Okay, I guess technically.
So it's funny, because I guessed that the entire time.
Because it hints to it the entire time. You're trying to figure out Ray's past. You know that this is Ray's house.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. But it's only just now is it confirmed. This is Rachel Gardner's floor. So both Zach and Rachel were floor masters or angels, according to Gray. Speaking of which, I wonder if I can actually still talk to Gray.
Then where's the question? Why was Rachel a sacrifice?
That's something that I'm not entirely sure about, and one of the things that I was hoping the game would go a little bit more in depth on. Because I honestly don't entirely know. I think it largely just comes down to Gray's fascination with her god complex, and decided that even though she is a floor master, that she would make a more interesting sacrifice.
Well, it was also the point where it was the subject of watching, like, to watch what they would do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was more of an experiment between both of them.
Yeah, I think it largely... Because Zach was a happy accident for him. Right? Zach just decided, fuck this shit, I'm out. And decided to start trying to break out. And he ended up getting Rachel's help, yada, yada, yada. But Rachel was the original sacrifice. He wants to study those who believe in God and why, yada, yada, yada. Rachel is one of those people who believes in God. So despite the fact that Danny brought her in to be a floor master, Gray decided...
There's also the part where she didn't have any memories at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to die so much.
Okay, no.
I'm guessing she asked for death beforehand, and he decided
Okay,
to
no.
grant
Now
it to
that
her
you reminded me of the amnesia bit, what I think it was, since the Bible was on the floor, I think she, whilst being a floor master, I think she discovered God.
Because that was one of her many books in the house.
Right, that's what as soon as you mentioned the amnesia bit, that came to mind. So
because Gray could kind of control that.
Yeah, because she was the floor above his.
Well, not only that, he can control it with like that sweet smell.
Well, he could do that with anybody.
Well, yes, but he could control her into not remembering it.
He's a fucking wizard. But no, what I think it was upon finding the Bible and learning about this God, and with her being in such an unstable state that she could not cope. So, and the mind is a powerful thing. This is something that could theoretically happen, but I think her brain took over and clung on to that because she's obsessed with my God, and she wants things to be hers, things of her own. So now she knows that a God
exists. She now has a God.
She wants a God. She wants to have a god, her god.
God, and Zach's now the god.
And upon learning about a god, most likely Christianity because Bible, she clung on to
I
being
love.
like, this is my god. And the brain, having a hard time coming to terms with all of that, effectively went into a state where all our previous memories, other than I witnessed a murder, were locked behind a wall that upon going through the tower or basement or whatever you want to call it, upon going through that, they slowly came back to her and finally coming to be restored upon approaching her own floor. Thus, the brain kicking in again in order to protect itself from the sudden emotional shock, putting herself into sleep. That's my guess. I'm genuinely guessing at this point because I
That
never
would be
put that
how
together ahead of time.
everybody, including Kathy, knew her name. Because yes, Danny and Eddie got a infatuation with her, but
Danny had
over
resumes
the
on both of them.
intercom, they just said the blonde-haired girl on the bottom. They didn't say name.
But none of them really seem to know who, like, as if Kathy knew of Rachel
Danny knew
ahead of time,
everybody.
she would have known more of her character, not be like, wow, you're really boring, and wow, you're a little
Well,
bitch who
not
shot me.
particularly. Maybe she was more like before she did that. Yes, she was kind of more depressing, but she wasn't as boring as like, no, I don't want to kill anybody. We all need to get out of here type thing. It was more, oh, hey, I can mess around with your victims as well.
Mm.
Like her personality changed with it different. Like she's now more boring than she was beforehand to Kathy.
It's because
Sorry,
it's
there's
all
a
come
person
back.
at work
So,
named Cassie.
as what I think it was as she was going through the floors with Zach, she was starting to open up more. But now that all of her memories are back, she's clammed back up to that state that she was in before all of this started. Or at least kind of a state in between. Like, not as bad, but definitely a downgrade from what she was on Gray's floor.
It's funny because I think from every floor, I've guessed something major that's gonna happen.
Yeah. This floor is definitely my favorite. I was not expecting her to be a floor master.
I wouldn't have been surprised. I'm not surprised.
I was surprised, like when she got like super panicky, like don't go into this room. I was just confused. But watching the next episode, which is most of what we just watched, I picked up on the fact that she was a floor master, and I was genuinely surprised by it.
Yeah, I had guessed it from like the get-go, so.
I was expecting it to be one of the parents until obviously watching that little scene
Yeah.
where both of her parents were
Without
killed.
getting any of the context during that, a second guess was the mother being the floor master.
Like I was guessing it was one of the parents or the person who killed her parents.
Did you actually not hear me the first time I asked that, or did
No, I
you?
did. I tried to avoid it. I wanted to avoid it. I was hoping you wouldn't bring it back up, but then you
No.
did, and that was the easiest way for me
Because I
to.
was there listening to the music, and when I'm listening to music, and I just thought, I was thinking, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
wait, he's done so many times where he just kind of avoided my question. Is this
It
another one
was.
of those times?
It's because I know you're not stupid, and I know you would kind of pick up on that stuff. So I didn't want to say
I
something
do
that
way too
would
many true
give it
crime things.
away. Right? I didn't want to answer a question in a way that would give you a clue as to the identity, because I knew that you'd be smart enough that even a subtle clue would be enough for you to be like, okay, yeah, no, it is 100%. Which is why I was like, it was such a bizarre question that I also I still don't really know how to explain it other than she doesn't have a personality. She's just fucked. Like, she is fucked. Like, if you think you think any of the other characters are crazy, she is
No, yeah, she's dead inside and wanting to kill people.
broken.
I thought I just had this image in my mind.
Thing is I don't think she really wants to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's incredibly broken.
I gotta say, I was laughing at something a little bit earlier because I imagined in my mind me asking the question the first time and you going, fuck, in your mind. God damn it. Change the subject.
Yeah, I just went on and pretended to not hear. Maybe you would have forgotten and not asked
I know
again,
that you
but you did.
talked about that. You've done that before, though, with previous floors and me guessing things.
It's just hard because like I know, so like I know the answers. So, like I've been trying to answer questions as if I didn't know, and like because you ask a lot of spoiler questions.
Sorry.
Like the answers to the questions are 100% spoilers. So
The
I'm like, how
curiosity, though,
can I?
that's why I asked.
Right?
That's just how I work. I ask questions until I know the answers.
Next time we do something like this, I'm just not going to answer any questions. As to not be suspicious. Because
Fair.
sometimes even a question like an answer of that's a spoiler can be a spoiler. If you just asked, was Rachel the floor master? That's a spoiler. What kind of an answer would you take from that? Oh, that pretty much.
Unless I ask some dumb question like, oh, is the face the floor master? That's a spoiler. What?
Right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
if you
like
just
dumb
jokingly
questions.
asked at the beginning, like, "Oh, is Rachel the floor master here?" If I said that's a spoiler, well, that's pretty much a
That
confirmation,
giveaway.
right? So trying to find a way to answer the question, but not just blatantly lie,
I apologize for asking so many questions.
super tricky. Oh, speaking of which, did you by chance watch that video I sent you earlier?
I did not.
Oh my god, it was
I have not.
really interesting and worth the watch. It's completely spoiler free, except for one scene that happens later in the manga, but it really just talks about what we already know. It doesn't talk about anything new, right? Like the best way I can explain it without spoiling the not really a spoiler is that it talks about how Ray felt knowing, right? Knowing the secret, how Ray felt. And that's all it is. Is somebody just wondering, is that what Ray felt, right?
I do think it's hilarious that he's the puppet mastermind.
Yeah, the thumbnail it's completely clickbait.
Probably.
He talks about him not being a puppet master, but the bulk of it is going into detail of whether or not he knew all along. If he knew before he started piecing things together.
If he was the spy.
Right. Kind of like it's really interesting. I can sum it up best as Phil knew before, because Phil's answer was Krona mentioned Harvest. Krona was searching through his desk or Norman's bed or whatever, or Ray's bed or whoever's it was, and then Emma's reaction to Norman being adopted. That's what Phil said. But the theory is that Phil knew well beforehand, and that was just a response that Phil gave in order to not freak Emma out, basically. that's the short of it with almost no details.
Mhm.
The video is super interesting, and I highly recommend you watch it.
I will watch it eventually.
I would say next time you go to browse Pinterest for a couple of hours, spend a half hour and watch that video.
How long is it?
It's only 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's not terribly long.
It was made 2 days ago.
Yes.
Great. Mother's Basement.
Yes.
I love how you're still streaming this too, and we're completely off topic.
Oh yeah, we're on a completely another topic now.
We're on Promise Neverland now, bitches.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I should probably end the stream. So, do you want to say any last words?
Me?
Yes. Who else?
Don't fucking die.